Hey, what up, Long Beach? Welcome back to the 562. It's Tyler.
And Mike, and this high school football playoff video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company.
First round roadie pulling up early in Camarillo. The Millikan Rams taking on the top seed in the Division 6 bracket. And a beautiful facility here in Camarillo on the turf field. And it's not going to look like this for long. As night falls, we spotlight sophomore quarterback Miles Jackson, who grew up in the area, a mini homecoming for him.
Rams without standout Ryan Pelham for this one, but still some great playmakers for Jackson to throw to, and he would do exactly that.
Rams coming in as the underdog. Both teams 6-4. It's Scorpio season, but the Rams hoping it's Aries rising tonight, Mike. Millikan gets the ball first and go right to work. Jackson going to hit Tacario Davis for a first down. Then Ajay Gravelli with a tough run. Rams looking feisty early on.
And that's what you want to do when you're coming into someone else's house. Then MJ finds Matt Martinez, who's going to spin it down to the 25. Rams trying to go real fast, Tyler.
Yeah, and maybe a little too fast here, as I wasn't ready for this play, but Reese Winchester was for the interception. So a great opening drive for Millikan, but nothing to show for it after the turnover. Fortunately for the Rams, the Scorpions, magnanimous hosts. On the trick play, Winchester throws it up, and Angela Miranda is going to pick it right back. Jello knows where to be. That's the first play from scrimmage. It's a turnover.
That's a Jello pudding pop right there, Tyler.
Yeah, that's exactly what they wanted. We don't often put punters in the highlights, but Colton Schlimgen gonna boom a 62-yard punt to pin the Rams back inside their own 10-yard line. This really flipped the field and the momentum. After Rams 3 and out, it was a short field for Camarillo. Nathaniel Madrigal with a nice run here inside the 5. Then a few plays later, he'd punch it in from 11 yards out to put Camarillo up 7-0 with a minute left in the first quarter.
It goes from bad to worse for Millikan, though, as senior stud Tacario Davis gets 2 personal fouls after the play. We did not have a view of what happened, but he was ejected from the game. A huge loss for Millikan. And as we go into the second quarter, Brody Meyer is going to find Winchester for a 29-yard gain for the Scorps.
Yeah, and they were moving at that point. 3rd and 10 at the 11. Meyer going to scramble for 8 yards. That would set up 4th and 2 at the 3. And aggressive for Camarillo to go for it on 4th down. But Meyer is going to be stuffed. Great stop by the Rams defense and the fog to keep it a 7-0 game. Get the ball back to the offense on the 2-minute drill. Jackson going to scamper for a nice gain here. He had 13 carries for 79 yards. Then hits Jay Drummer for a first down. There's still time to go for that tying touchdown. Unfortunately, tries to go back to Drummer. It's intercepted by Ethan Talk to Me nicely. And so the momentum back wearing blue as Camarillo gets another takeaway.
Scorpions trying to pad their lead, but Ethan Stephanie has got other plans with this sack. Not sure which team has the momentum at this point. This is just a really even, well-played playoff game. 7-0 the Rillo at the half.
In the third quarter, Camarillo getting top target. Jack Malhart involved with this 27-yard gain as he rumbles into Rams territory. Later in the drive, Scorpions thought they had a touchdown here. Not sure he got in, but either way, it's going to come back. As we pan, we find the penalty flag and a holding call against Camarillo, so that took the touchdown off the board. Ultimately, the Scorpions were going to have to settle for a short field goal, so that would tack onto their lead. It's now a 2-score game. They're up 10-0, 6:22 left in the third. Still waiting for that Millikan offense to really get clicking.
Later in the third quarter, the Rams need to get it going, and Jackson making a play with his feet, as he did so often tonight, that's going to move the chains, and maybe that's the spark they needed, Tyler.
Then he's going to extend this play and hit the drum line. Someone read the last play of the playbook as Jay Drummer comes flying in for a great catch. Now, first play of the fourth quarter, screen goes to Angelo Miranda, and he's going to knife and spin his way through the defense. Terrific running right here as he finds his way into the end zone, but you have to say but. It's going to come back. We thought that might be the spark to get Millikan on the board, but it's an illegal man downfield. Wipes off the touchdown. Ouch.
On 3rd and 20, Jackson swarmed and body slammed. Yeah, that's a penalty. It's going to help Millikan stay within striking distance of a first down. They needed that flag. And then on 4th and 12 at the 35, Jackson, a great pocket, and he fires a strike to Martinez, who makes a terrific spinning grab to his back shoulder for the touchdown.
clutch catch through the fog to put the Rams on the board. That was 4th down. They had to have that. They're back within 3, 10:54 left to play. Rams have life. You love to see it. The Rams defense looking to make a play of their own. They almost had it through the hands of Kyle Parker, off Jello's helmet, so close.
2 plays later, Parker all over this pass, looking like a sure interception, but where the heck did Brandon Contreras come from? Unreal catch. He takes it 41 yards for the score, and that's just one of those head-scratching, weird football plays that can turn a game and puts Camarillo up 17-7.
Next Rams drive, Jackson goes to Martinez for 9 yards. All right, boom. Same play, right back to him. Psych, I lied. Pump fake, and Jello is wide open. Watch him just refuse to go down. He little bros the defender, gets him off him. 66-yard touchdown. That is a big-time play call by the Millikan coaches. Great execution by Jackson on the pump and the dime. Miranda, 7 catches, 121 yards, and that score. Millikan down 17-14, 6:49 to go.
Millikan defense looking to get it back to the offense. It's 3rd and 1, play stuffed to set up a 4th and 1. Camarillo, no hesitation, even though they're on their own 39. They rush to the line and quickly set up the quarterback sneak. Meyer is going to get 4 yards up the gut there to move the chains. A huge, huge play in this game.
Later in the drive, 3rd and 3, Madrigal tries to bounce it outside, but Ryan Chester and Ransom Robertson make the huge stop. That's going to give the ball back to Millikan with 2:38 to play, down by 3. Rams start at their own 15. Jackson to Martinez for 14 yards. Get used to that. Now, Jackson buying time, hits Eminem for 15 more yards into Scorpion territory. We've shown you a lot of Martinez catches, but this is the one, boys. Wow! He had 8 grabs for 113, but this one was the top of the line. Have to take another look. He wasn't even looking when the ball was released, finds it in the fog, leaps, and clearly gets that foot down.
Incredible play to get that left foot down as his body is spinning in the opposite direction. Then Jackson scrambling for a 1st down inside the Camarillo 15 with 20 seconds left.
Now on 3rd and 10 at the 14-yard line, Rams looking for a screen, and it's tipped and falls into the arms of Jamie Shatmeyer for the interception. Heartbreaking. It looked like Miranda had blockers in front, could have been headed to the end zone. But man, football is a cruel game sometimes, and Millikan's going to lose it just like that, 17-14.
Just a couple of really tough bounces going in the opposite direction. A lot of respect for Jello, left everything on the field on both sides of the ball, and a difficult end to a great season for Millikan. Ton of returning talent on this roster and a very bright future.
We want to thank all of our sponsors, including Ocean Law Center, for their support of local sports coverage. Long Beach still has 4 teams in the playoffs, and if you want to follow along with all of that postseason football coverage, you got to keep it locked right here at the562.org.